2012 Ram 3500, 6.7, full delete. Kit went on pretty good, pretty nice. Everything worked up, lined up real good. Taking off your coolers and stuff. Here you got on your back bolts in the back of the firewall, the cab. Little easy technique to do. Take your standard, I guess 3-inch socket extension, your regular socket. Instead of shoving the socket all the way on the extension, put it up to where the catch ball is and tape it. And if you got the swivel head ratchet, I always use the Craftsman, it seems to hold up pretty decent. You can reach that in, line it up, and it will set just about perfect. And you've got this whole area here on your plenum cover to swing your ratchet. It does suck because once you pop these loose, you can just about take your finger and spin them off. You got the nut here, this one here, and these front two. Just take your thermostat horn off there, and it pretty simple to get to on the front. Everything else, mostly metric sockets. Just a little time. Like I said, I went with the H&S XRT Pro to the level 5 on the injectors, most extreme, and then I'm also running the Edge Juice with Attitude, the off-road race setup on it, so I can adjust my levels and watch my parameters and all that right on the fly. And it actually seems to build a little more ass to it than what straight up XRT Pro does with the trans tune and all that. Just put your trans tune in and just go like a level 1 or stock, and then adjust your injector timing and all that. You know, like I said, I went to level 5 on the extreme injectors. Get that good old 5.9 valve chatter back into her and do all my power settings with my juice, and works pretty good. Fixing to do a little work on the turbo here before I finish everything up, and hopefully tomorrow be able to pull my intake and delete all this out at a little better airflow, I guess. So that's for a later date, hopefully tomorrow, see what the weather holds up. But yeah, just a little tip and technique on the bolts back here on your EGR. This seems to be the best key. You know, I've done the 15mm gear wrench, straight wrench. You can't get none of this shit to it. So that's been the easiest overall tool. Like I said, it fits back there on that nut, this nut, you know, all but this one. You have to take the thermostat and stuff out to get to it. Pretty simple. So hopefully this will help out on the next guy.